Hello and welcome to Star Wars Fits. Today I'm going to talk to you about Star Wars Visions, Episode 5, The Ninth Jedi. The episode opens with the narrator explaining that many generations have passed since the light of the Jedi have protected the galaxy. Since then, all era of wars has arisen. Margrave Yarrow, ruler of the Outer Rim planet High Islan, has begun mining for kyber crystals within his territory with the goal of restoring the Jedi by reforging their ancient lightsaber weapons, which have been lost to the galaxy. However, ancient dark forces conspire to subjugate the galaxy. They hatch a plan to hunt down all Jedi and bring a new era of Sith rule. In space, a starship approaches an asteroid space station. A human male called Ethan walks through a dark corridor into the hallway. Ethan senses that the force is strong here. Inside, 6 other figures gather around a bright portal. He tells the hosts that he came after receiving an encoded transmission summoning him here. He assumes that the figures are all masterless Jedi as well. The figures approach Ethan. A human man named Rodan tells Ethan that each of them came here in response to the same call. Ethan asks if this message is an authentic before playing his hologram, where Euro tells them of his plans to restore the Jedi Order. He invites the candidates into the aerial temple, where he will present them with a lightsaber. He urges them to join him in the fight to unite the war-torn galaxies and to restore peace. A blue-tentacled alien named Hanbei disputes Margrave Yarrow's claim that he recreated lightsabers, but confirms that there is a deposit of kyber crystals on the planet High Islan. Below, a masked orange figure named Hen Jin says that they have also heard rumors of kyber crystals in the same planet, but questions whether Euro can be trusted. Ethan agrees, and Hen Jin has a point and ponders whether Euro is a Jedi Master or if he is luring them into a trap. A hooded female named Nizo asks them to ponder the risks of traveling here to obtain a lightsaber and Jedi. A canine named Human wonders whether they are strong enough in the Force to protect themselves. A masked figure with a red cloak named Toguru says that he senses the strong presence of the dark side here. Just then they hear laughter, and a hulking steward droid enters the chamber and meets the 7 Jedi candidates. He says that it is true that the Margrave often frightens others because of his appearance. He reassures them that Euro is an eccentric old man who doesn't stay cooped up in castles. While Euro doesn't show himself, he says that Euro is willing to meet them and will arrive soon. On the planet below, several pulley systems harvest kyber crystals from orbit. A girl named La Cara and her floating droid 4 Nines ride a speeder bike. Inside a workshop, the blacksmith Zima works on assembling a lightsaber. Cara asks her father if he managed to assemble the 7 lightsabers. Zima says that he has. He allows Cara to try out a lightsaber. Zima tells his daughter that he has tempered each of the lightsaber crystals to respond to the user's connection to the Force, but explains that the color and length will vary depending on the Jedi using it. Cara remarks that her connection to the Force isn't strong enough since her blade only has a dark hue. Zima reassures his daughter that she has some natural talent with a lightsaber, but that her connection will grow with proper time and training. She practices with the lightsaber with 4-9s, as 4-9s fires some laser bolts at her, and she deflects them. Zima is pleased that he finished the lightsabers on time. 4-9s notices the silhouette of a passing starship. Kara asks if this one of the Jedi starships. Zima disagrees, since the Jedi were summoned to the aerial temple. The starship lands its landing platforms and deploys several armored, masked Jedi hunters. Zima gives Kara the lightsabers with a bundle of cloth and tells her to bring them to the aerial temple immediately. He tells her that he has to deal with their visitors. Kara senses that this is the last time they may see each other. The masked hunters force their way into La Zima's workshop and demand to know if he is Zima. After Zima confirms this is so, the bandits say that he has illicitly manufactured several lightsabers for masterless Jedi. Zima asks how they got hold of this information. The bandits reply that they got it from the one who enlisted his services to make them. The lead hunter demands that he hand over the lightsabers, but Zima refuses. As Kara races away, one of the hunters fires his blaster at her, but Zima deflects it with his hand into the furnace, which explodes. Kara witnesses the explosion and calls out to her father. Zima tells her to go before a hunter knocks him out. The lead hunter sends his subordinate after her. Back at the aerial temple, Roden demands evidence of the Margrave's plan for the Sentinel droid. Handy questions whether the Margrave actually constructed any lightsabers. The droid shows them a case with a lightsaber and asks if this is what they desire. Ethan asks to hold it, saying that by the time he was born, lightsabers were already lost from the galaxy. He ignites the lightsaber, which has a blue blade. Ethan is awed by the weapon. The Sentinel droid says the remaining sabers will be arriving soon. Meanwhile, a second hunter pursues Kara through a snowy forest, firing his blaster at her. During the pursuit, Kara turns her speeder around and flies it backwards while deflecting the hunter's blast with one of the lightsabers. Kara flies her speeder over a frozen lake but dismounts from her speeder bike. She stands her ground and damages the hunter's bike, causing him to fall off his bike. Kara reaches the spaceboat where she meets a droid who is drinking hot oil from teacups. She pleads with him to take her to the aerial temple immediately. The droid says that he is on his break and tells her to find another pilot. Kara points out that he is the only one functioning and gives him a coin. The droid reluctantly agrees to ferry Kara and 4-9s to the aerial temple. He drops her off at the hangar where she is greeted by the Jedi candidates. Ethan asks Kara who she is. Kara introduces herself as the daughter of the sabersmith, Lee Zima. Kara tells the Jedi candidates that her father was taken away by the Jedi hunters and begs them to help her, presenting them with the lightsabers. Kara asks where is the Margrave, prompting Ethan to ask if he knows Juro. Kara explains that she has known Juro since she was a baby. The other candidates look at her darkly. Hanbei asks if she knows his whereabouts. Roden says that something doesn't feel right and that they will have to wait until the Margrave arrives. Ethan, Kara and 4-9s find themselves surrounded by the other 6 candidates who ignite their lightsabers, which turn red. Kara and Ethan realize that the others are Sith. The Sentinel droid witnesses the situation and reveals himself as Margrave Juro, who was hiding inside the droid. The Margrave says that he has been here the entire time. Hanbei says they are acolytes of the Sith and sworn to the dark side and vow to stop his plan to restore the Jedi Order. Hanbei lunges at Juro and his lightsaber, but Juro snatches the lightsaber out of his hand with the force, causing it to turn green. He then slays Anbei. Rodan and the second Sith parry with Juro. Hinjin tells Kara that their hunters have taken her father to a distant star system where she will never see him again. Ethan and Kara draw their lightsabers. Kara fights with the three of the Jedi acolytes. Meanwhile, Juro fights with the brown-haired human Sith and Rodan. Nizo calls to her companions Rodan. Juro cuts down Nizo and the other Sith with his lightsaber. Rodan tends to the mortally wounded Nizo. Meanwhile, Kara parries with Homan, whose lightsaber has turned purple. The enraged Rodan attacks Juro with force lightning. Juro tries to deflect it with the force, but the Sith's force lightning breaks through his defenses. Kara rushes to aid Juro, while Ethan fights Homan that was previously fighting her. Kara duels with Rodan. Juro uses the force to push Rodan into the giant kyber crystal and causes him to disintegrate and burn to death. Juro stops Ethan and Homan from fighting. He peels Homan, telling him that they all know that he is not a Sith. Homan apologizes, saying that he has become consumed by the other's darkness and deactivates his blade. Juro apologizes to Kara, saying that he recently learned that several Jedi who answered his call were killed and the Sith were sent in their place. Juro explains that he hid himself from their presence in order to determine who was Sith. As a result, they also learned about her father Zima. Juro apologizes for not being able to help her father. Juro promises Kara that he will help save her father. Ethan regrets that he was not strong enough to defeat the Sith. Juro reassures Ethan that he survived the fight. When Ethan asks about the other Jedi, Juro says that he senses them wandering elsewhere in the galaxy. Juro tells Kara that she has been guided by the Force ever since the moment she was born. He invites her to join them in restoring peace to the galaxy as the Ninth Jedi, so they can re-establish the Jedi Order. The group departs on a starship and head into space, leaving the Ariel temple behind. This is one of the best episodes of Starwarsvisions, along with the duel. This episode also is a fan favorite, and it is said that there was supposed to be a second episode to this, which might appear in season 2 once Disney Lucasfilm confirm if there will be a second season. I enjoyed this episode and give it a 5 out of 5. The animation is perfect and reminds me of the animation of the anime series 07 Ghost. The fans are also hoping, even though Starwarsvisions is not canon, they hope that the Ninth Jedi will become a series as it is set up to become one. We can only hope. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give a like, share and subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell in order to be notified of my latest videos. Until the next time, may the Force be with you.